Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Since last time I stole something that I didn't need from the shop and got up to 12 hearts. That's why everyone will call me Thief from now on. So, we had this whole trading sequence for the magnifying glass. All that so we could read this book with a magnifying glass. Left up, right up, left up, right up. Well, that's easy enough to remember. So, for my next trick, I will actually warp over to Crazy Tracy's because it's a little bit faster. Oh, I don't want anything from Crazy Tracy, I just want to get over here. Yeah. To get to the photographer. By the way, now that we have the Cane of Magic, it's the only time we can get back through their swamps. Because now we can finally burn these things. So if you forgot anything in level 2, now you can finally go back there and get it. I know, it's kind of silly, but oh well. So, photographs. Let's look at them nice photographs. The Travels of Thief. Game over. How sweet. Marin and Link. Haha. I wonder if a certain Groose was modeled after Tarin. All I'm basing this on is naturally this picture here. Ho ho ho! Sneaky, sneaky Link! Link, you don't look exactly happy in that picture. The adorable little ghost. And of course this picture. Who could ever forget when we killed the photographer? Oh well. So I hope someone enjoyed all these nice pictures. Haha, burn, baby, burn. And we want to go up to the Windfish's egg. Equipment-wise, you know what? I'll deal with equipment when the time comes. We could have gotten that owl dialogue all the time. Mount Tama Ranch. I think that's Shepherd's for Egg Farm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And here we have the egg of the Windfish. We could have come here a long time ago to play the Ballad of the Windfish, during which I'm gonna be rather quiet though. And it sounds pretty interesting every time you played with missing instruments. Of course, none of the songs you can hear is as beautiful as this final one. Hoot hoot! I'll be glad to not have to see you again, Owl. And welcome to the Windfish's egg. In the original Game Boy version, you couldn't see it as well, but the floor is holes. And you fall down. And come into exactly into rooms that look exactly the same. So, what did that hint in the book say? Left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up. And welcome to the final hole in the game. Actually, it's two holes next to each other. Oh no, please don't! I don't want all this exposition, I just wanna kill you a little. Okay. First, we want to change our equipment around a little bit. We want the magic powder for his first form. Also, how about I get something better than... when in doubt, use the feather. Or the sword. So what you do with this guy is sprinkle a little bit of your magic powder on him. Whatever. And it should go down relatively quickly. Wah! Also, its hitbox is its actual hitbox and not the point where it stands. So for this guy, we want the shovel. We don't have the shovel, unfortunately, so we'll have to make do with a sword. He fights kind of like Aghanim from from Leagues to the Past, except he has no lightning attack and does that attack less often. In fact, I haven't seen him do that for quite a long time. Dude, what's wrong with you? I mean, sure, it's a good idea to keep healthy, and it's certainly... Wah! I hate worms! Well, at least it was over right quick. So for this guy, any secret tricks? I can... Not really. Wah! Unfortunately, this guy has defense, so in order to hurt him, you have to use the spin attack. Or the Pegasus boots, that works well, as well. And he dies. Wah! Now for this guy, we just wanna burn it a little. With a can of Samaria. And it dies. Wah! Oh, come on! How many forms can you have? By the way, this is what you need the boomerang for. And lots of arrows. Also, the best thing you can do is get close to him and push him against the upper wall. That gives you a lot of room to maneuver. And just shoot its eye with the arrows. Ow. And it dies. Also, it doesn't hurt you anymore. Nice. If you ask me, the hero should be equipped with sword and shield. Thank you for calling me thief. It was just 10 arrows that I didn't even need. That's the stairs behind me, you fool. Oh well. Hello? Any secret final bosses here? Ah, the owl. Perfect. I mean, thief. Thanks for reminding me. Thief, the hero. Ah, wisdom, courage, and power. I've heard that one before. Your work is done? Goodbye? Yes! You're not a fish at all. You're a mammal. Uh-huh. That's a nice shade you've got there on your eye thing. What's it called? Mascara? Nah. Or is it? I don't know. I don't use that kind of stuff. Nice makeup, buddy. Oh, thanks. No problem, buddy. Oh no. Thanks for reminding me that I'm a thief. That voice. And Link played 8 instruments at once. Because he's just that awesome. And they all died. It's the sun! This wasn't exactly made very clear whether it's the sun or the island from top in the original Game Boy version. Yeah, Link, the sole survivor of the ship back from... what was it? Holodron? I think he was on a journey back home to Hyrule during this adventure. Also, you're still not a fish, Wind Whale. And let the credits roll. Which don't display quite correctly due to the fact that to run this game smoothly I need to skip at least one frame in the emulation. And by skipping one frame, bad things happen. By skipping 2 frames, it works out much better. Oh well. So, this game. What can I say about this game? One of my very favorites from my childhood. I think it's also the very first Zelda I've ever had. On the original Game Boy, anyway. And it's freaking darn awesome. Yeah. Well, it's a Zelda. It's ever since Zelda 3, which is actually a Link to the Past, and this is Zelda 4, in the order that they were released, not in the timeline that was released by Nintendo for all Zelda games. Music, well, pretty nice. Some quite memorable tracks in there. So there's that. I guess I should talk about the graphics. Well, for the Game Boy, and especially for the Game Boy Color, those were pretty darn advanced graphics. So yeah, well done. Of course, it's nothing compared to later Game Boy Color Zelda games, but oh well. There's only so much you can do. Overall, this is a pretty darn good game. If you haven't played it, you should. Oh, how sweet. So Marin was able to become a seagull. Well, thank you for thanking me for playing your game. It's good enough, so I don't mind playing it. So I think that's everything, though. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Next Zelda I'm probably gonna do is Ocarina of Time, since that's where the official timeline splits into 3 branches. I'll point them out and discuss that a little bit while we are playing Ocarina of Time. Or at least near the end. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. This is Legion, and fare thee well.